Okay, YouTubers. So I have a 2000 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited 4.7 liter V8, and I'm trying to go in and change my rod bearings. In order to do that, I need to pull my oil pan. In order to pull the oil pan, you need to remove your exhaust. Well, when I go to remove the exhaust, when you start undoing the exhaust manifold clamp bolts, Chrysler has a thing on them to where they have a tab, so that way when they go to install them, they don't have to try and hold a tool up there to hold it while you're tightening it down. Unfortunately, when it's been sitting there for so long, it'll corrode and become, basically fused. So when you go to take them off, the little tab does not hold up to the torque that it takes to pull these bolts out. So let me show you a good bolt that came out and another one that was bent. So that is one that came out okay. Now let me find my other one that I had. Just a second. Okay, so there's the difference between the two. So the one came out. The other one does not. Well, unfortunately, when that just spins on the top, you're not able to get them out. So a lot of people's had to go all the way in to where they're grinding, cutting out the bolt. Well, I just made a tool out of one of my, and I had an extra one, so this is the reason I did it. But still, for the headache that it caused, this is definitely worth the tool that you'd want to invest on just creating, because it'll keep you from going insane like I was. So let me just show you this tool. So it is a 15mm Craftsman, and I do have a cheaper set that I tried to use at first, but it was just a too light of a metal, and it bent really easy, and it just didn't really hold up. So this is the one I made. So what I did is I had to grind the top off so you can slide it up and over. But you just heat it up and bend it. So that way you're able to get up on top of the manifold bolt like so. And then once you get that crescent wrench on top, you're able to lock, because it'll hit the side and it'll lock up, and then you can continue taking out the bolt. And I tell you what, this seriously was a lifesaver for me, because I did not want to try and have to undo everything underneath here. Because in order to get to it with the Sawzall, you have to take out your upper control arm just to reach up in there. And you can't get a wrench all the way up in there unless you make this little handy dandy tool, and it just turns over up on top and locks in. And I can't get my other hand in there because I'm holding the camera, but other than that, you would just set that up on top on both sides. You just set it up on top, lock it in on the bolt, and then go ahead and torque away, because it'll just turn around and hit against the side up there, and you're good to go. And this is a picture on the other side as well. And you can see getting a wrench up there is going to be a pain in the butt unless you try and make that tool, and it makes your life a lot easier. Hope this helped somebody out, because I tell you what, this is definitely going to be a job that, is going to be kind of fun to do, just because of the things I've seen online. This is something that you can possibly do, but this would definitely work out, not just for Jeeps, but I think also for other people that are trying to get that bolt on top when it does corrode. So, have a good day, guys.